Captain Marvel soared at the box office, making well over $1 billion worldwide. Yet that doesn't mean it is without issues. So today I'm going to be outlining 4 steps to fix Captain Marvel. Before we get into it, I want to remind you that you can participate in a fun little survey in the upper right corner. Step 1. Take more time to develop the intrigue of the Skrulls before moving on with the story. There was a lot of potential for twists and turns in this film when it came to the shape-shifting Skrulls. While I was glad to see that they weren't one-note bad guys, the film still would have been significantly improved if their true intentions and their identities within S.H.I.E.L.D. remained shrouded in mystery for a little longer. Step 2. Change the story of how Nick Fury lost his eye. The whimsical way that this movie portrayed the loss of Nick Fury's eye greatly diminishes the respect that the audience will have for his character in previous installments, such as The Winter Soldier. In that film, he said that,
"Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye."
At the time, we were clearly being led to believe that the story of his eye was one of backstabbing and betrayal that led to him becoming the intense spy that we know today. Now that entire scene, and his character as a whole in that film, will come across as nothing more than a joke. The movie should have spent longer with Nick Fury working with his boss. Finally, he discovers his boss is dead in a morgue at the S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, and he gets into a fight with Talos, losing an eye in the process. When he finds out that Talos wasn't the cause of his boss's death, and that he only wants to help his family, Fury reluctantly agrees to help him, but not without his personality being forever tinged with mistrust. Step 3. Give Captain Marvel her memories by the time of or shortly after the final battle. It's rather difficult for us to connect emotionally to Carol Danvers when we barely know anything about her life before she lost her memories. Of course, we got to see her connecting with her old friend to a degree, but nowhere near enough for us to feel like she's making a sacrifice to leave and help the Skrulls. If she regained her memories before the end, then we'd be able to feel like she's really giving up something important to help those who were her mortal enemies just a few days prior. Then we would be able to get a greater sense of how good of a person she is. Step 4. Include a cameo scene of Agent May and Phil Coulson working together at S.H.I.E.L.D. While I've all but given up on expecting modern-day cameos from the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the movies ever since The Winter Soldier, and I fully understand the impracticality of it, there has never been a better time to give us a reference to the TV show as there was in Captain Marvel. We already had Phil Coulson present, without the need to explain how he's alive, and without the need to know what he's been doing for the last 5 seasons of a TV show. So they should have thrown in a scene of Coulson and young Agent May walking together in the background. It would have been a great fan service for anyone who has been sticking with the show and the movies for years. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos in the future, please subscribe using the circle on the left. And be sure to press the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload. And thank you to everyone who has already subscribed to my channel. You don't know how much your support helps me to continue making this content.